Shit. So.
Another day has arrived. I'd best get my water before going to work.
Stan's diary, page 1489. I may need to get to the neighboring tower in the future, but first I'll have to reduce the sound. Because this is pretty loud. Still. Still. Okay. Das ist from. Soll ich das auf Englisch machen? Oder übersetzen? I may need to get to the neighboring tower in the future, but I know the other builders keep the entrance to the bridge locked. I saw a key on the table at the top of our tower a few weeks ago before I went to get more building supplies. I haven't been up there in a few days, so I'll need to check if it unlocks the bridge door. If the other towers ever become vacant, I might need to get across, so I'll have to keep this in mind. Left mouse button to exit. Das war der Key für den Chest. Okay, 2 Türen.
Construction on the last tower stopped weeks ago. I can only assume that the builders have met their fate by now. I believe it's safe enough for me to go and continue building higher yet from where they left off. I'll need to travel across the other 2 towers to get there, but I'm sure I can find a way.
Okay, so we're trapped on some game of cardboard towers. My game character is talking to me in a different voice. Da geht's nicht runter. There doesn't go down. Bernie the Great and Terrible, Diary, page 69. For months, we've been building faster than ever, yet it seems as if every time we complete a new level, the clouds race higher and higher. I could have sworn we were close to them decades ago, but we're still not done yet. I can only hope that we're getting close. Signed, Bernie the Great and Terrible. Must have been an unknown colleague of mine. Eine Bauaufsicht gibt's hier wohl nicht. Keine Geländer. Yet another note. Joey, Diary, page 420. I've been building all day long, and Bernie the Great and Terrible has been sitting on his butt, acting as foreman. AKA, he doesn't do any work and drinks all our water. I've started looking my water chest just in case he really does think he's above us all. Also Wasser scheint wichtig zu sein. Der Turm da sieht ein bisschen fetter aus. Bridge door key. Das hier scheint das Ende von unserem Tower zu sein. Kann ja aber nichts nehmen. Okay. Edna, Diary, page 36. I can't believe today is the 100th anniversary of our tower. I know others have been building much longer, and now I wish our grandparents had taken this whole thing more seriously. 100 years ago they decided things were getting dangerous. But why didn't they see the problem 200 years ago, or even longer? I'm still glad they started building, but I just wish we had seen this coming. Schlafsack.
It's been quite some time since I was on the second tower. I haven't crossed this bridge since the builders became greedy and took the supplies that were meant to come to our tower. Just like all the other towers, its inhabitants quickly grew desperate and aggressive. Now it stands empty.
Kyle, diary, page 45. I guess I knew this day would come, but I didn't expect it to come this soon. Yesterday, we started extreme rationing of our water. A few days back, we stopped getting supplies from the ground crew on our lift. We can only assume that they stolen the supplies for themselves, ran out of water and food sources, or simply died. If we don't get into the Clauts soon, we might need to see if we can get some from one of the neighboring towers. Bertha, dear diary, page 9825. Dear diary, wouldn't it be ironic if it rained now after decades of building? Now would be the perfect time, since we've just started rationing our supplies more. But I have a good feeling about things. I know I've never seen rain myself, but grandmother always told me how wonderful it felt. It would be so surreal to be on the ground and see water for miles instead of desert and wasteland. I'm sure it will rain someday, we just need to survive until then. Springen kann ich nicht.
They installed a rope cart on this level to get to the third tower. I should be able to use it to get across.
Aber es gibt kein Kabel auf die andere Seite. Page 646. I tried to be reasonable. I tried to talk with them. But those greedy little scumbags on Tower 1 don't want to share the supplies with us. I'm not going to die miles above the ground, drying up like a resin, while other people watch. I'm going over there tonight to take everything I need, so I can last long enough to watch everyone else die. Oh, Kyle. Kyle. Okay, this is it. Ich glaube, ich gehe nochmal zu unserem Tower rüber. I guess I'll return to my first tower to see if I can find more stuff. Can I run? Edna. Nein. Nicht, dass ich irgendwas übersehe. Treppe ist kaputt. Treppe ist kaputt. Okay, also bleibt uns... Hier waren wir auch ganz oben. Bleibt uns nur der Weg darüber und dann mit dem Karren rüber. Hier sind wir hoch. Kann man nichts zu holen. Runter ging nicht. Schön das aussieht, ne?
I could almost call this place beautiful if these dust storms weren't so suffocating.
Ja.
I hope I find what I'm looking for at the fourth tower.
Eins, zwei, drei, vier. Hadang Diary, page 1. I couldn't be more frustrated right now. We're running out of water, running out of building supplies, and Carl just won't get along with me. At least 5 times a day he pretends he's going to push me off the tower. I swear, if I do fall someday, it will be his fault. Joy Diary, page 556. Yesterday, Hadang fell off the tower. I don't know how it happened, but it was a shame, especially since he had the key to most of our water chests. We need to break the locked ones open soon, since we've almost emptied out the other chests. Wie viele Türme sind das? Oh, diary, I just can't get over it. Adan gives the absolute best reactions when I mess with him. For the past week I've been pretending to get mad and shove my arms at him, as if to push him off the tower. I don't think this will ever get old, and I can tell Hadang loves it.
Looks like I'll need to fix this bridge.
Stack of planks is required. Ich hab mir... Ah.
It's hard to believe that I'm the last one here. I never thought it would end like this. Makes you wonder what the whole point was in the first place.
And out of ambition, out of everyone on this earth, our families were the only ones who took the water crisis seriously. We were the ones who started building. We were mocked and told we were insane. We were the ones who everyone looked to when the lakes and rivers dried up. Our blueprints were the ones that were stolen as people became desperate. Out of everyone on this earth, we are the ones who deserve to survive. The clouds are brimming with liquid life, but are still so evasive. We've been building for a long time, but we're not done yet. We have farther to go. We will climb the clouds. The son of Zildjian. Dewey Diary, page 490. This evening Kevin made a really cheesy speech about how we alone will prevail and how we're the only descendants of the great ones who deserve life. It was honestly the cringiest speech I've ever heard, and that's really saying a lot considering the other stuff he's been saying lately. He also keeps referring to himself in the third person, and only responds to us if we call him Son of Silcha. Okay. Yay, wir haben Tools. Dann können wir, glaube ich, zurück zu unserem Turm, oder? Oh. Er ist der Höchste. Also. Ja, ich weiß nicht, ob ich das jetzt hier verbraten soll. Vielleicht erstmal zurück zu meinem Turm. Und da die Treppen nach unten reparieren. Das mache ich. Rennen geht nicht. Ich wusste es. Ich wusste es, dass ich da nicht mehr rüberkomme. Damn it. Ja, und jetzt? Geht nicht. Ich habe dieses Inventory, aber okay. Hm. Okay. Hier geht's gar nicht runter. Tür ist zu. Können nur hochbauen.
This place really is beautiful, even with the dust storms. It's peaceful in a way. I've been working on that tower my whole life and never once stopped to appreciate what we'd spent our lives building. We only looked up to the clouds, hoping we'd someday reach them so we could prolong our lives. But now that everyone's gone, I know any attempt I might make at accomplishing that would be futile. Rather than spending the rest of my life building a tower, maybe it's time I took a break. It's been a long time, but I think I'm finally done.
Okay. Das war schön. I hope you didn't mind listening to me talk in English. Aber das fiel mir jetzt einfach, das auf Deutsch zu übersetzen. Man trifft auch nicht unbedingt den Ton manchmal. Also jetzt für mich gesprochen nicht. Okay. Journey of Life habe ich zurückgespult auf das Legacy, die Legacy-Version, die vorherige. Ja, und jetzt? Eine Runde Auto fahren. Zehnter Februar. Mine spielt Endzone. Oder ist es der 10. Februar letzten Jahres? Nee. Soll ich da mal reingucken? Oder vielleicht mal wieder in Clark. Irgendwas mit Regen und rumfahren. Wie sieht's aus hier? Oder ich sehe es noch nicht. Da, oder? Da steht 35 €. Das gibt wieder Stress. Veröffentlichung, also es gibt's noch nicht. Oder doch? Noch nicht. Vorbestellen kann man das. Deluxe. Danke. So, schlagt mir doch bitte mal eines der Spiele vor. Ballern? Warzone? Also Generation Zero? Weiß ich nicht. Hast du Warzone? Hast du nicht, ne? Hm. Wo ist denn Counter-Strike? Counter-Strike hast du auch nicht, ne? Auf jeden Fall eine ganz schön hohe Schnittmenge mit anderen Leuten. Aber weniger als 7 Days. Oh, guck mal, Antipass hier. Was ist das denn? Was sind das für Kugeln? Sehr schön. Seven Days, Ark und Generation Zero. Ark habe ich runtergeschmissen, Atlas habe ich noch drauf. Ja komm, machen wir eine Runde. Was soll's? Da gibt's auch noch Errungenschaften zu holen. Ich habe halt keine Ahnung von dem ganzen Gewehrzeug. Du bist hier ja richtig unterwegs. 4% haben diese Errungenschaft erreicht. Letzte feine Kante. Und ich mache wieder nur Screenshots vom Wetter. Okay. Also Cloud Climber. Ich fand's ganz schön. Back to the 80s. Generation Zero. Okay. Kleiner, kurzer. Ich habe auch ein Discord hier, Ausrufezeichen Discord. Discord. Und ich starte mal kurz den Stream neu. Bis gleich.